Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on a Sofirn C8F. Now I was contacted by Sofirn. They wanted me to test and review this brand new model of theirs. Comes in this box. This is a complete kit, so it comes with a battery and charger. So let's wait no further, let's open it up, see what's in. And it comes with a manual here. Looks like it has multiple languages here. Try to get a chart on here. It has a total light output of 3,500 lumens on that. Now this has group 1 through 4 of light outputs, the fourth one being ramping. So it kind of goes through the instructions on how to change those modes. Then of course you get a "Are you happy or not" card from them. They want to know what you think of their product. Comes with an 18650 adapter, so you can slide a smaller cell in there. Comes with an extra set of O-rings and a lanyard. And here's the USB charging cable, and here's the larger USB style charger here. Alright, and that's everything out of there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the light. Feels like a solid light. It's got some weight to it here. It's got the battery in it. Alright, and there it is. Look at that. Very nice style and design on this. Really nice. It's got more of a glossy finish, kind of a semi-gloss there. Smooth finish. Knurling here, got 3 areas here. This is pretty rough, so if you're wearing gloves, that's gonna help keep a hold of that flashlight. Won't drop it. It's got some heat sinking here. Not real deep on that, but there is some. Button is pretty much flush with the body. It does stick out just a little bit, so you'll know that this is all rounded. You'll know the buttons on that side. Tail clicky on there. That's really nice. Machining and finish on this is excellent. Not seeing any issues on this at all. Really nice, feels good in the hand. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the smooth reflector here. Running 3 XP-L LEDs in there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open it up and show you the cell that it comes with, which is really nice. Have to remove the little seal on there. Now the barrel does come away from the head, so we'll go ahead and show you the contacts. Well greased on the threads on both ends there. Very nice quality control on that. There's the spring on the head. Does look like it has a bypass wire in there. Help you get more voltage to the circuit. Alright, so we're going to put it back together. and we'll show you the same. And it's the same way, has the bypass wire on there to help get more power from the battery to the light. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the battery that it comes with. It's a Sofirn. This is a 21700 cell. This is an unprotected cell, 4000 milliamps. Adds a lot of value to this light. It's going to get you some good run times with this output. Now the nice thing about this is you can buy higher ampage as well as milliamps cells of this type. So if you want more runtime, you can always upgrade the cell. Let's go ahead and put this in and get ready on the UI. Now I've got it set on the default UI, which I was quite happy with, which is nice. It does have a battery level indicator here. This will turn red when it's about 50%, and it'll start to blink red when it's at 25%. So it recommends you to charge that battery at that time. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on here. Always shows you the battery level first. And now we're going to go through the light outputs by turning that on, by clicking that. And we're going to go through the light outputs here. That's high. Now if you want turbo, you double click. It really brightens up. 3500 lumens on that. Very nice, kind of a floodier beam hotspot on that. So it's going to be a good combination beam just by looking at it here. A lot of times you can tell a flashlight if it's going to be a super focused dedicated thrower versus more of a combination of both here. Alright. Then of course you could step that back down. It'll go back to high and then back down to low. So you can momentarily use that turbo from any level, and then clicking that once will go back down to the previous level. Same way as if you turn it off, turn it back on, it does have memory mode, which is really nice. Now in order to get to the special modes, you're going to go ahead and double click. That'll get you to turbo. Then you're going to triple click to get strobe. And that is a constant rate strobe, and it's at the full light output, which is blinding. Then of course step back out of that. Now what you can do to turn it off from the side switch, press and hold that. Now if you want to get moonlight, it is hidden, so you press and hold that from off, will get you moonlight. Really nice and low on that output. And then turn that off. And that's all there is to it. Now you can program this light if you want, but I really like this particular mode that it's on. I may switch it to the ramping later. I want to see how it does outside. So with that, let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Sofirn. This is the latest and greatest C8F. We're going to go ahead and turn it on here. That's the lowest setting there. And it's lighting up 35 feet there from where I'm standing. So I'm all the way easily shining from that point on. Show it to you on the fence. More of a combination of flood and throw. We're going to go to the next level. Went up a little bit there. Light outputs are evenly spaced. Very well done on that. 65 feet to that tree from where I'm standing. On the fence line there. Pan around with it a little bit here. faintly making that tree of life. Alright, so we're now going to go to the next level here. Spills come alive here. Making it across the park now, as you can see. Doing really well. Making the tree of life now with these. Pretty large spill area leading up to the tree there. And we're going to go up to the next level here. And there's high. A lot of light coming out of that. I'm glad more and more of these lights are coming out with the 21700 cell. Help you get that extended run time, higher output on that battery. And that looks really good. Excellent on that beam. Hot spots right there in the center. It's kind of more on the floody side, but it has a good throw as well. Yeah, it looks really good. Even across the park. Making those trees behind the tree of life. Looks very good. And we're going to go ahead and try the turbo out now. And there it is. Easily making it across the park, as you can see. Lighting up the trees over there. Very nice. Wow, look at that. Making those trees across the park. Look at that. A little cool tonight. Helps get me better run times on these lights when they're on for long periods of time before I start recording. Incredible. Yeah, this is excellent on the higher outputs on this. I'm feeling it here with my fingers not getting too hot really fast, so that's good. Look at that. All right. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed those night shots. Well, this is really amazing performance from this light. It's got some pretty good throw. You got the 3 XP-L LEDs able to provide a lot of light. And with the lens here and the reflector setup, you're actually getting some pretty decent throw on this. This is more of a combination beam, so it's kind of expecting it not to have the most throw in the world. But for its size, as well as the option to get better higher ampage batteries out of here, is going to give you better run time than an 18650 at this current moment. Really nice style and design. This is definitely a very nice improvement. Hard to believe that they're constantly putting out these budget throwers for us flashaholics. Now, I've been around with Sofirn since the very beginning, from when they started making their lights, and they've really come a long way. They're putting a lot of emphasis in design, as well as getting better with their previous models, keeping some of the hosts, and just upgrading those particular models to better versions of drivers as well as LEDs. So it's always nice to see a budget light company that are making very affordable lights for us to be able to afford them and enjoy them. So I want to thank Sofirn again for sending me this to review. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, I'll leave a link down in the description area where you can pick this up. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these Sofirn kits to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.